Hello YouTube, Kaitlyn here, and do you know how to ask your crush out without being awkward? Is that even possible for someone like me? Hey guys, it's another subscriber question this week, and it's something that I found very intriguing. Matthew Byrne asks, could you do a video on how to tell a girl you like her without being awkward? Matthew, you're from Ireland, right? I remember you from Instagram. Ireland represent! Whoop. Okay, so first let's talk about this awkward thing. What is being awkward anyway? How do you know that you're being awkward in front of your crush? What if you're stumbling over your words, or you're so nervous that you can't speak, or you just keep saying nonsensical things? I guess that could make for an awkward situation. Or if they catch you staring at them when you've been fantasizing about running off into an exotic honeymoon with them after having a beautiful wedding on a cruise ship with ponies and dragons. Yeah, that is a little over the top. So how do you not be awkward when you're trying to ask out your crush or tell her that you like her? Step 1, redefine what awkwardness is. Creepily staring at someone is one thing. Don't do that, it's weird. Finn, hey, stop. But stumbling over your words or saying weird things or not being able to speak at all, that's nervousness, not awkwardness. It can translate into being an awkward situation. Finn, hey. Stop it. Stop. It's a bad kitty. Stop it. Hey! Stop it. It can translate into an awkward situation if you let it go too far, but overall, you're not being awkward if you're just nervous. Everyone's nervous, especially when it has to do with crushes. So instead of letting your nervousness get the best of you and letting it turn into an awkward situation, you do step 2, which is to pause, take a deep breath, and reevaluate. Maybe you rushed right up to your crush and started babbling about star-crossed lovers, or you can't stop talking about the weather when you really want to be talking about how you like her, rather than if it's gonna rain tomorrow. In Ireland, I imagine it rains a lot, actually. Either way, take a breath to refocus the conversation. Is what you're talking about going to get you to the point where you can ask them on a date, or tell them that you like them? If not, then move the conversation to something that will. But obviously, this doesn't mean that every time you talk to your crush, you should try to move the conversation to the, will you go out with me? Because that's going to annoy your crush to no end. Instead, pick a time where you're feeling a little bit more confident and try to be straightforward with them about how you like them. And step 3, say the right thing. Every situation is different, but I'll give you some examples. Complimenting them is always great. Tell them something that you like about them, whether it's something physical like their eye color or their shiny brown hair, or if it's maybe something more personal like how they're really nice to the lunch lady or that they're really good in math. You can even be blunt and upfront with them and just say, hey, I'd really like to go on a date with you because I think you're cool. There's no harm in telling the truth. You can suggest things that you'd like to do together, and if their reaction is positive, then directly ask them if they'd like to do that with you. That's what my boyfriend did to me, and it worked out quite well for him. The biggest mistake that you can make, though, is beating around the bush. The awkwardness that you're talking about comes from being too afraid to just go ahead and ask them, to get onto the topic that you really want to talk about with them, aka asking them out. You're grasping at straws and everyone can tell, and then you feel awkward, and no one wants that, so just try not to be too shy and get to your point quickly. And try not to stare at them too creepily because they may be gorgeous and you could just look at them all day long, but maybe just don't. Just don't do it. So what do you think? What kind of awkwardness have you experienced when talking to your crush? Tell me in the comments, and remember to like, favorite, share, and subscribe if this video made you smile. See you guys next Thursday. I apologize for the strange lighting in this video. I had to stop in the middle of making the video because my battery died. Wah! And then come back later and film the rest of it. So that's what's happening here. Come be in my video.
Look at who it is. It's Truffles. She's too interested in licking my hand. All right. Oh, you're sticking your claw on me. Help. Little goody kitty. Yes, you are. Look at the camera. You don't do what I tell you to do, Truffles. Whee! Ah! She fell on my face. Ah!
Now that I'm all furry.